Not saying we are. There it goes. Now it's saying we're live. We're live on Underground Wicked Radio with EX3 The Beast. Big Ninja Homie, go ahead and take the first question. I'm going to hop over to YouTube.
Okay.
You taking a question?
Okay, how about this?
You're like all quiet.
Yeah. I'm finding one. How do you think you are different from other underground artists?
I'm sorry, what was, yeah, sorry, can you repeat that? I'm sorry.
No. How do you think you're different from other underground artists?
Actually, I mean, I feel like I am, but I don't feel like I'm, any more of an importance than the next guy. Besides, my story is a little bit different, but not that much different. Different from him? I couldn't say that I am different from him. I'm just like everybody else. I listen to underground rappers, sorta, kinda, but I don't know. I feel like I'm different. Like I'm made to do it, and I know a lot of people feel like that same way. So I would say, I'm different because I'm EX3. That's what makes me different.
Now, how the hell did you come up with that rap name, homie? EX3.
Honestly, man, I went from the first time I actually got a rap name was Little E, and my mom used to like date this dude that was a softball player, so they used to call me Little E, and I was like their mascot and shit. And I got a little bit older, and my uncle started calling me E-Rock, so I went from Little E to E-Rock quickly, and I had a couple of songs with that guy E-Rock, and it was bad, so I quit rap for a while. And I came back as this like underground psychopathic weird fucking guy. I was just like talking about cutting up people and just being a sick fuck. And his name was Shackles, and I went through so many names. Sid Spine was one of my names. Equal E, EG3T. That was given to me from somebody. But EX3 stuck because me and my friend were talking, and I was like, "Can I borrow one of your shirts?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I was like, he gave me a 2X, and I was like, "Bro, I'm a fat motherfucker, 3X." And he like looked at me and he goes, "You need a 3X?" And I was like, "Yeah, X3." And he just like kind of looked at me, and I was like, So I thought about it for a second, not saying anything stupid to him, but I was like, "Do you like the name EX3?" And he was like, "It's actually pretty fucking dope." And we wrote it out, and it actually has more meaning. It has more meaning to me than a little bit. Let's see. Because when you combine them all, it's it means something to me, and I know it sounds crazy, but if I can draw it right, well, it's not really drawn right, but right here, you can see where it says EX3. Flip it this way, sort of like when it's drawn right, it looks like a house and then a heart up here. So like I always thought like home is how I made shit go, and my heart stays with my house. So no, it was a dumb coincidence that I came up with the name EX3 and people liked it. So
how's it going, Tales from the podcast? Interviewing EX3 tonight. I'm actually about to play one of his songs. We're getting on late tonight. We're a little hour over. Fucking technical bullshit again. What's the first song you want me to play? Starting out with, homie.
I would say, whoever's watching, What If I, definitely, because that's my strong song, is What If I. It represents the men who abuse women in relationships and hurt them, make them want to cut themselves, make them feel like trash. And I want every girl to realize that they are beautiful, whether their size, complexion, or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Um, and there's always going to be that one guy for you. So don't be in an abusive relationship. And I watch my friends treat their girls like this, and sadly, I treated a girl like this, and you know that's where this song came from, the inspiration for it.
See, what if I Tail from the Lotus Path says podcast says what's up. All right, so let's play What If I. We'll be right back after the song.
What if I was that type of guy who only knew how to tell lies, just to fuck with a girl's mind, make her wanna fall in line, then get in between his eyes from behind, be the spider who from the web just can't tell the flies, look a girl right into her eyes and make her can't tell a hope, like on the antidote to get off dope for the bits like gum stitches the coke, make her feel like she's nothing but a joke, make her wanna turn her rope into a noose. Everybody knows that we got a big ass feud, too much pressure and she end up on the news, let her feel like this is all her fault, fuck her ever so bad that it's not only her heart that's torn apart, then I'll make an excuse like she knew what this was in the very fucking start. Make her live with her worst nightmare in the dark, like being stranded in the ocean, surrounded by a couple of sharks. Let her feel like it's all made up, and I hit her and my mind's made up. Her mind running faster than her own makeup. To use this bitch was my brilliant plan. 8 months later, but she still don't understand. We argue whenever we can, and I'm always gonna win, cause I am the man. Even though the fight was pure bullshit, I'ma still make her feel like pure dog shit. To the point where she takes a razor blade across her veins, make her feel all types of different way, and a whole different types of pain. I'll impress her that she gets us when her skin on her wrist rips. She forgives me, and she still don't think that I won't cheat with another bitch. And I'll use my wits and I'll gonna grips. That makes too much sense that she'll never fucking grasp. I'll treat her like trash, and it makes me laugh that she was my ass. The truth hurts, so she won't face facts. And half of their relationship was an act. Imagine that, you were nothing but a piece of ass. Texting hurtful messages, making you break down a class with your replacement chilling on my lap. That got more hate to step till your heart collapse, make you relapse like an alcoholic with his favorite flask. Did you really think we were like Bonnie and Clyde, like this was ride or die till the day we die? I had you as a main bitch and two on the side. Everything that I said to you was the biggest lie. Every kiss, every hug, every time, every fuck, honestly, your pussy to me wasn't enough, and it wasn't much. Took me an hour just to get fucking hard. I'd always end up picking my bust, and I used you for money, it was never for love. I fucked your sister and even your cuz, you were kinda pretty, so it gave me a buzz. There was never a time that I felt close up, cause I knew I could call one of my sluts. So what if I was one of those guys, one of those type of guys, who only knew how to tell lies, just fuck with a girl's mind, make her wanna fall in line, and get in between the thighs from behind, and the spider who from the web just to catch all the flies. Look a girl right into her eyes, give her hella hope, like I'm the antidote to get up dope for the bitch, like a stitch of the coat, make her feel like she's nothing but a fucking joke. You get mad, make her sad, make her feel bad, and say that she's way too fat, and you say that the scars her arms are repulsive, you're the reason that she really is for the false bitch. You say that she's lost it, even though you're the one who caused it, and you hide yourself so nobody sees your skeletons in your closet.
Fucking hey, man, work tired me out so much I could barely hold the microphone up. That's crazy. So, homie, man, how many have you played any venues?
Yeah, all of my shows been at the Thompson House. We've done 4 so far. We were trying to get. Well, I'm gonna put the city of Harrison on blast real quick. We were supposed to be doing a venue for heroin awareness, drug awareness, and depression in young teens. Due to the reason that not too long ago, one of my good friends died in the field across the street from Kroger's in our hometown. And, I went to city council and I told them. And I presented them shaken and, messed up. Like, this is what we should do is, do a venue, so people know that they're not alone. So we were supposed to have kiosks and kids who are suffering through depression to make them know that we're not alone. And one of my boys was actually supposed to be in it as well, and he lost his brother to a heroin overdose as well. And I was really excited for this show, and then when they told me that the show was canceled, the city of Harrison told me that the show was canceled because I'm a gang banging racist.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was basically what they said. I was a gang banging racist drug addict, and they wouldn't let me perform. They wouldn't let me do the show. So right now we're trying to figure out shit so we can do it ourselves. Still in the town of Harrison, basically a middle finger to city council telling me that I was basically a piece of shit for wanting to bring the community together. So
A lot of venues are getting out of hand, man. If you got a Hatchet Man tattoo on you, or you're basically like a Juggalo group, they don't even want to interview anymore. Or not interview you, fuck. Let you play anymore. Hey, Big Ninja homie, take a question.
Okay. How do you get your music out to new fans?
That's one of my biggest problems. Basically Facebook. I just started a YouTube account not too long ago, Reverb Nation. Basically we go to a mall that's not too far away from where we live, and we used to hand out CDs stuff. Green Label Society disbanded a while ago, but I'm still EX3 and I'm still doing stuff, and one of my group members broke off and he made a group named Young Squad, and then one of my other rappers broke off and they made a rap group called US 50 Boys. And it's just more rappers and it's more of a commute, I guess. So I've been solo for a while, but back then when we had the whole crew together, it was good. We were doing shows and shit and in the studio almost every other week, due to the reason that I didn't have a setup at that time. So that, not having a job, being able to pay for it and shit, it just, everything went underwater so quickly with the group. But right now how I'm trying to get music out is Facebook, YouTube. I started a fucking Twitter account and trying to get that going.
Twitter's a bitch, man. You'll follow somebody and then they don't follow you back. Like, it's hard on Twitter. My microphone sound all right to you guys, because in my headset it sounds like it's echoing.
No, you sound good.
All right,
yeah, it sounds good over here.
EX3, man, do you have any doubts in your mind that your music is going to be decently big in the underground someday?
No. I have full confidence in my music that it's gonna go somewhere, especially that song "What If I." People make one-hit wonders all the time that make them famous, and I'm pretty sure that one will be the one to give me a bigger fan base and platform to keep doing what I love. If I could have anybody listen to that song that was underground, like ICP or Twisted or even fucking Blaze Your Dead Homie, any of them, I feel like they would dig it and they would want to work with me. I really have confidence in that song. 'Cause believe it or not, that was the third song that I recorded, and when I walked out, my producer just like looked at me and like he was hitting a vape, and he went like this, and his big ass cloud came out, and you couldn't see his face for a second. And when you saw his face, he just looked at me and he goes, "That was fucking awesome." That was
well. I guess
awesome.
that answers one of my questions, man. Do you ever try to produce any of your own music, or do you actually go to a recording studio?
I go to a recording studio because I started doing rap when I was 13, and about the time that I turned 19, it got serious, because people wanted to, actually hear me do good shit. So I never. I have little to none education on how to make a beat. I have little to none education on producing or anything. I just write music and go to a studio and try to perform it the best I can, and if it sounds like shit, we delete it and go back. Um, I knew all the words to What If I, and we had a show coming up, and I'm like, we gotta get this in the studio right now because I want to perform it on stage. And they were like, okay. I'm like, I know every fucking word. Like, we should do this song. We should start off with this song, and my boy has this song named Dreams up there on Reverb Nation, and it's just we were a good group. We're more like the depressing but enlightened at the same time. Like Change the World was like that too. Like if people could just like forget about the skin color and forget about where we came from and just be people for once, this world would be so much fucking better. And I just want everybody to be happy and know that they can be something or do something good with their life. That's what
I don't see color, bro, whatsoever. I've actually interviewed an artist called Politicize. He's from Afghanistan. He lives in the United States. He gets a lot of shit for it because he's a rapper from Afghanistan.
So that don't bother me. You could have any type of, culture, heritage. You could be Christian, you could be atheist, you could be black, white, Hispanic, whatever. To me, everybody is a fucking person. I was raised on Dr. Seuss.
Hell yeah.
A person is a fucking person, no matter how small. And that one line when I was a kid, that one line, I've always remembered it.
It's funny you say that, man, because I've actually interviewed a rapper called Doc Seuss, and that's one of his mottos from Doc Seuss.
Love it. I love it.
Big Ninja Homie, go ahead and take a question.
Okay, how about this? What is the most important item you own in your music collection?
That one's hard. That one's really hard. I would say shit,
Could be a microphone, cell phone, laptop.
Man, that one's hard. I've literally got a drawer downstairs filled, about 20 books filled with lyrics that have never been in a studio at all. And they're good. I mean, they're good. I would say my drawer. It's numerous of books. There's probably like 15, 20 books down there, and if I lost those, I'd probably freak the fuck out. But it just gives me more reason to try to get those lyrics back. Like back in the day, my most important item would have been my phone because I had over like 15 like amazing songs that were like just metaphors. Because for a second I was trying to do that whole like Lil Wayne thing and just go metaphor to metaphor to metaphor to metaphor. Like, hey, this will do something for you. And my friend chased me one day, and there happened to be a pool, and I jumped into the pool, and yeah, that phone did not survive.
Got to get some water,
yeah,
a waterproof phone now, man. I see some pretty kick-ass music videos with those now.
Materialistic wise, I would say the hat that I'm wearing. This hat was actually bought. It was, Cincinnati had at first, but then bought and then had, if I can get it, GLS, stitched into the back of it. And my friend gave it to me, and I've had this hat ever since. I wear it. He's not, dead or anything. He's just, me and him hardly ever hang out anymore. But
you ever go to the Red Stadium in Cincinnati?
Do I ever go to the what?
The Red Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio.
I still couldn't hear you. That one word is like.
The Red Stadium in Cincinnati.
Yeah,
Ohio.
Yeah.
I used to play Pokemon Go there.
I've been for 2 games. When I was a kid, I saw Muhammad Ali and Bill Cosby down there on field.
Oh yeah.
And that was forever ago. And it was for Black History Month. God, what year was that? I remember it. I was a kid, but I remember it. So from me to like far the fuck away, I got to see Bill Cosby and Muhammad Ali, and that to me that made my life.
Okay.
You know, that I personally met Hulk Hogan. That was pretty cool.
I don't think he does anything anymore, Hulk Hogan.
Mm.
Yeah,
I think it was his leg.
Oh no, I think it was the racist tirade he went on, and now it's all over the internet.
Yo. Big Ninja, how's my mic sound on your end?
Good.
Okay. Sounds a little fucked up to me tonight. I don't know why. All right, we're gonna play another song by EX3. Let's play. What do you want me to play next, man?
What do you guys want to hear? Like something kind of gangsterish or something like you just heard?
Kind of gangster.
Gangsterish. I would say Off the Wall. I actually saved some of my metaphors. I remembered some of them, and this song is really shaky because we were partying, because we were getting bigger, and you know, in the studio I was completely fucking hammered. So there you go.
What's the name of the song?
Off the Wall.
Off the Wall.
Off the Wall.
Hell yeah.
And it is, man. It's off the wall.
After this song, we're gonna come back and have you do a radio drop.
All right.
Put me in your life like electrolytes, Gatorade. I'm a renegade, ready to go pray. On the stage, I'ma say how I made my name, how this fire built the flame, and how this rage brought the money gang. I started rapping and I built the GLS gang. Folks thought I was Crusade and my bars were the same. I was a fat fucking lame until I snatched up a lane. Started talking about the razor blades and the pain. Blood gushing out of my veins, these scars will always remain. Laying in the backyard, get the dark, feeling the rain. I'm a piece of shit, so why should I say? Maybe she love me for looking this way. Head button up on damage my brain. Family and friends think I'm going insane. Loving the sun of my blood, next to my arm, under my palm. You should be alarmed that I am armed. Emotions exploded like I'm a bomb. Getting trippy when it's on the tip of my tongue. Leprechaun lucky cause like I'm a charms. Back to my own zone, homegrown cologne, in a homegrown nose, called a methadone, fucking blunt, louder than a trombone on the megaphone. Use your kidneys as a fucking stepping stone. I'm an unknown, monotone, undertone, clone, motorboat, silicone, like cyclone between the collarbone. I stand alone in the standoff, only holding a fucking song off in the more fucking microphone. Call every girl's telephone and tell them that I need my mic blown. But stone from Rome made me fucking phone, let me go deep like a catacomb. I don't waste the time to go in. I'm fucking glowing golden with the mic I'm holding. No, it's unloading, exploding, cocky, I'm floating. Showing no emotion to stop him to slow it down. For 20 minutes to go ahead and light it loud. 10 minutes I got to lean to drink it down. Calling for dirty. Look, I'm about to skate on you like a pig of stripes. Swimming with the fishes, homie, you just bait. I'm a great white and understate. Don't push that weight, allow me to elaborate. I eat that pussy like a steak, bitch, I'm overweight. I took a rate, when ejaculation, learn a great trait. When my motherfucking kids up on her face, humiliation incorporate. She bad as fuck, so I congratulate. I Tom Brady, that pussy can under words, I inflate. Now circulate all this hate within my vertebrae. I dominate, Lil Wayne, learn what he'll create. Then activate the kill switch that's terminate. Sorry, wait, but I gotta motivate. Listen on, you will make my music popular. So take a seat like Kaepernick, you little motherfucking bitch. Bitch, I'm on fire like brimstone, burning down anybody's home. You wish I wouldn't, but you didn't split that wishbone. Screenshot was shown. Praying I wouldn't lay you under that tombstone. Come at you like it's fucking money that you owe. Take you out at the motherfucking knee bone. Listen, here's a format. Use your bitch as a doormat. I'm on a lunch pad. And you getting fucking shorthand. I'm a broadcast.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to add that one to the year.
Yeah, that was really junk night.
All right, homie. I'm gonna have you do a radio drop for Underground Wicked Radio, saying this is EX3, and you're listening to Big Ninja and DJ Snickers on Underground Wicked Radio, and they say a bunch of links to like Facebook, YouTube, wherever people can find you.
Hold up. I couldn't hear you for part of that. It kept like cutting in and out.
Say this is EX3. You're listening
Yep.
to DJ Snickers and Big Ninja on Underground Wicked Radio. Hey, homies, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Holy fuck, man. I think I'm coming down with a flu. I apologize for that.
You're good.
Wow. All right. Did you do the radio drop while I was gone, homie?
No, I didn't know if I was.
Yeah,
I didn't know if I was supposed to or not.
Yeah, just say this is EX3. You're listening to DJ Snickers and Big Ninja on Underground Wicked Radio.
All right. This is EX3, and you're listening to DJ Snickers and Big Ninja only on Underground Wicked Radio.
And then say links to Reverb or like a fan page wherever people can find you.
You can find me on Reverb Nation, EX3, and Facebook, Green Label Society.
Hell yeah. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
All right, so let's take some hot seat questions, man. We haven't taken any yet. Hey, Twisted Clown, man, you want to hop up on here and help with the interview? I think I'm coming down with a fucking flu, fam. In case I got to run off and there's not silence on the interview. I'll invite you here in a second. So, for this hot seat question, this is one dilemma and world made famous on my radio. So, Big Ninja Man, you want to take this one?
Yeah. Have you ever eaten a girl out on her period, or AKA earned your Red Wings?
I've earned my Red Wings. Yeah. Twice, actually. But it's got to be with a girl that you love. Like, you can't just, like, bring her home from the bar. She's like, I'm on my period. And you're like, oh, baby, I'm fine with that. Here, just let me. No, fuck that. No. It's got to be somebody that you love. Like, if you want to be real with it, for real, like, if you want to earn your Red Wings, at least be with her for like a year, because she could go around to all your homies like, well, but you ate my pussy when it was bloody. You know, you do not want that coming back to bite you in the ass, because it has to me. It's not a good idea.
I got bored one day and Googled this. There's actually health benefits to eating a girl out on her period. They give out
Yeah, you get a red grill.
Yep. It's good for you. It builds your immune system, man. It's fucked up.
Oh, really?
Yep. Google that shit sometime. You'd be surprised at the results. All right, so here's another hot seat question, man. You're gonna live in a CD for 5 years. Everything they're rapping about on this CD is gonna come to life. You're gonna live with the characters and stories and the songs in this album. What album would you choose?
Damn. Makes
them think every time.
Do I have to like? All right, hold on. This one's gonna be quick. Do I have to like? Am I the actual rapper, or am I like a bystander?
Well, you could be the rapper. That's a good question.
I would honestly have to pick. Fuck my life. Bang Pow Boom, Juggalo Island. That's the song album. I would because I would do that one.
That's the first time somebody's chose that one. Normally it's what Wizard of the Hood or some other one.
Riddle Box.
Riddle Box. Yep. All right, another hot seat question, man. You're gonna choose a number. 1, 2, and 3 connected to these numbers are going to be a person, thing, or food. You got to describe in detail what you would do to this person, thing, or food.
Wait, what? Okay.
1, 2, or 3.
Fuck. I could answer all 3 of them. I really could. What I would do to them? Like if I was to pick a person, what I would do to them?
No, you choose 1, 2, or 3. I got a person connected to a number, a thing, and a food. Then you're going to describe after you choose 1, 2, or 3. I'll give you the person, food, or thing.
Well, that should be funny. Let's go with let's go with the person.
That'd be two. Laura Croft from Tomb Raider.
I would tomb. Shit. Is this kind of like a marry, fuck, or kill type thing? Because I might do all 3 after I'm done fucking her, and then the marriage is bad. I'd probably kill her.
Make sure you take out the fucking what is that, life insurance on her.
I should probably kick my ass. Damn, these hot seat questions, y'all think about this shit, don't you?
Oh yeah.
I like it. It's good though.
All right, one more hot seat question, man. This one's an actual. I had a guy on that did interviews for his job, and if they couldn't answer this, they wouldn't get hired for the job. Name 10 things you can do with a pencil.
What?
Name 10 things you can do with a pencil. You got to be creative.
10 things I could do with a pencil. Oh, shit. Well, here's one. You could cut the pencil out, take the flint out of it, get a spring from your lighter, roll it up, light it on fire, throw it on the ground. That makes a pretty cool little explosion. You can sharpen it all the way down.
There's 2.
The right with it. I mean, shit. If you really wanted to, you could kill somebody with a pencil. Just make sure you're in the right spot for the jugular, I guess. Damn.
That's 4.
10 things you could do with a pencil, though. I mean, you could, don't sharpen it. Actually, you can make sculptures out of pencils. Like if you got a whole bunch of them, you can glue them together and make sculptures and shit like that.
There's 6. One more.
You can do that. When you hold on, this ain't no pencil, but it's a pen. You can do this and then make it look all floppy and shit.
6.
Now I know when you put a pencil or you can get a cup of water right now and put a pencil in it, and the pencil will go this way. And that's like an optical illusion, because the water and shit. Damn.
Or no, that's 8. You got 2 more.
Chew on it and
9.
tap on a table.
10. You forgot erase with it too, man. You come up with some pretty fucking interesting ones. But yeah, this guy would ask his employees that he was trying to hire that question. They couldn't answer 10 things to do with a pencil. He wouldn't hire him. All right, homie. We're gonna take a couple more questions. We're gonna hop off here. You got any upcoming projects, CDs you're about to drop?
Yeah, we got actually all this shit's supposed to come out immediately. Like not immediately, but in one day. We're supposed to be dropping an album called Deadlights.
Oh yeah.
Basically, well, not an album, but it's basically an EP, and there's only 5 songs on it, and it's basically the whole entire CD. It like goes together. Like, the first song is basically about me living my life as a kid, being bullied, and then, you know, smoking cigarettes and shit like that, and then smoking weed. Number 2 is about falling into like pills and shit, and falling in love with a girl. And number 3 is about falling deeper in love with this girl, smoking spice with her, and me and her almost dying on the front porch and looking at my life. And it's you know, it basically keeps going like that. Like the whole story just keeps going until I'm here, and then like the end of it is like, now I am EX3, and it's just like it's fucking awesome. But at the same time, I do need to tweak some shit on it and make it better, because I feel like it's one of the better projects. So Deadlights is coming out May 20th, and then EX3 The Beast, the single. The Return of EX3 is a single, and both of those are going to be on different albums in 2018. I think we pushed one back to December, around Christmas time, and I think the Return of EX3 comes out so fucking late. It's stupid. Like, but it's like the Return of EX3, like, I never left, and all the shit that I just did is like literally nothing. Like, you haven't seen shit yet. And that's how we came up with that. July. July is actually going to be an album that I have. I think I'm calling it Midnight or Dark Moon or some shit like that. But it's basically, that's the album that the song The Beast will be on. The album that the song The Beast will be on. Yeah, I said that right. So I mean, I've got back-to-back solo shit. Still need to. I'm working with Trip. I'm working with a guy named Critical down in Texas. He's amazing. I've been talking to this guy, Chris King from the Wicked Twins. I talked to
Good
him
homie
here
of
and
mine,
there.
bro. Hell yeah.
Huh?
Wicked Twins are good homies of mine.
Dude, they're fucking amazing. Been talking to Chris King. We really haven't done whatever yet, but we're talking about it. It's just shit so fucked up right now. Like, I need a new laptop. I need a new microphone, because this whole going to the studio shit, like, I work a shit job. So I only have so much money to pay and do this and do that, and it's exhausting. It really is. Like, I don't even have a music video out because of the lack of money, but you know, just if anybody's in my spot that's watching, just keep trying, you know, because one day you'll end up on the underground Wicked Radio.
Yeah.
And that's just as good as having a fucking music video. Trust me, fam.
All right, homie. Any shout outs you want to do before we hop off?
Actually, yeah. You guys should look up, whoever's watching, there's a guy that's in my hometown. His name's See the Gray. He's a really cool kid. Well, he's an adult, but really cool guy. His music's awesome. I want to shout out to my boy Critical, Goon, Young Squad, US 50 Boys, my boy Chris Bagley, my boy Franklin, and everybody else. You get the picture. My boy AJ too, DPA. Shout out to him. And the Juggalos, you know, because if it wasn't for Juggalos, I most likely wouldn't have a fucking, you know, family. So,
homie, have you heard their Southside Juggalo song, the Wicked Twins?
If it's older, probably not. Or if it's newer, probably not. I haven't really been paying attention to a lot of things dropping around me, for real. You know, I listen to different artists and stuff, and Speed Gang. I don't know if you've ever heard of Speed Gang.
Nope.
But the guy that's in it, Jeremy, dude, Speed Gang is awesome. I mainly listen to Speed Gang and Little Peep, and from here and there, Twisted and ICP. You know, with all their shit, I've already listened. Excuse me, I've already listened to it. So when the
I'm
Cypher
gonna play
came
this
out
song for you. It's
Light-
one of my favorite songs by the Wicked Twins, man. I got to get them on for a new interview. This is from like 4 years ago, bro. It's called Southside Juggalo. Check this shit out.
Oh, okay, this.
Southside juggalo, ripping off real hard, motherfucker popping off. I could stay plenty large. This is why I'm with it when you're talking that shit. Hatchet roll back and you might catch a clip. Front to the back, lay you down real quick. Psychopathic killers, man, we ride in this bitch. Quick to lay you down if you're talking like a snitch. Take it to the streets, but you're acting like a bitch. Sawed off shotgun to the fucking face. Should've thought about that shit before you ran that race. Put you in your place, force no contain. When I hit your throat, I hit the main vein. Gangsta with your shit, I'm straight insane. Brush your head open when you say my name. Playing this shit, but it isn't a game. I'm fucking your girl and it's straight to fame. Coming for my life and it's real shit. Fucking niggas up, just one clip. Worldwide homicide, for you things a sign. I rip a psychopathic motherfucker, you gonna hide.
Southside Juggalo, Southside Juggalo. I'm a Southside Juggalo, Southside Juggalo. Representing Texas from the Southside.
All right, there's just a clip of one for you guys. Make sure you go to YouTube and check out the Wicked Twins. I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed. They're fucking killing it this year. I've seen a lot of their new stuff they're putting out. They are. They're out of Texas, aren't they? I can't remember.
Yeah, he's down in Texas. I know Chris King is. I haven't talked to both of them. I talked to Chris King. Yeah, they're down out in Texas.
Yeah. A lot of good artists down there, man. I just interviewed Nasty Nutty from Texas.
Nasty Nutty.
Yeah, check him out. And then my homie Tommy Necro lives down there in Texas.
Yeah, I saw that you interviewed P-Thang like forever ago.
Bro,
yeah.
I have been supporting this guy for 6 years. The first time I interviewed P-Thang Crazy, he was doing music in his truck. He had never actually even been in the studio yet. That's how long I've been supporting him.
Yeah.
That's an old fucking interview on my YouTube, man. I got to get him on for a new one. It's been years. All right, homies, we're going to hop off.
He'd do it, too.
What's that, homie?
He would do it, too.
Oh,
P-Thang would. Yeah. He's, you know, crazy Paul.
Yes, he is. Have you heard, how many songs have you heard from P-Thang?
I've heard quite a few. The one that got me was back in the day. There is this video getting shared around of some crazy ass juggalo dancing to the Humpty Dance, and ever since then I've been trying to look for that video, and then all of a sudden it pops up on my timeline, and Paul shared it, and I'm like, no fucking way, that was you? And he goes, yeah. And I was like, dude, you don't know how historic this video is to me. Like, I've been looking for this video for this long, and it was fucking you the whole time.
That's funny.
That was a good day, because I was actually going through a lot of shit that day. But you know, seeing that video, I was like, oh shit.
He used to call himself the P Thing. Now he calls himself the P Thing Crazy P. He's changed it around. I'll just play the radio drop for me, homie, and then we're gonna hop off here. That I got from P Thing and his old lady. I don't even remember what this says, man. It's been years since I listened to this drop. Probably help if it wasn't muted. It's not muted. Oh, I turned the fucking speaker off. Wow. That might help.
Radio down here with me. You love dog. This is the P thing, Crazy P. Here on Underground Wicked Radio, along with DJ Stickers and Twisted Clown. Be sure to also check out ReverbNation.com/the P thing, Crazy P if you want to hear more of the wacky nativity.
Good guy, man. He's fucking crazy on an interview.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, he's fucking
Nice
grinding,
rap.
man. He's come a long fucking way since I started supporting him. And that's why I went off on my post, bro. I was like, man, all these fucking artists I've supported over the years, and I had like 300 votes. I was mad.
But I mean, like, you're still winning that, right?
Yeah, I'm winning, but I mean, the point is that all these fucking artists I've helped out over the years get collabs, hooked them up with producers. I've edited music videos for them, made graphic art for free, and then they can't support me by a fucking click. I was like, oh, hell no.
Right.
All right, homie. I
right.
appreciate you taking the time to get on here. We're going to hop off. Everyone have a good night. We will be back Friday night. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.